Tracy, before I ask the final, because this is the home stretch. Actually, we're on the home stretch now of our interview, and I wish I had more time with you. So I just want to ask, going into Miss World, what are your expectations?
My expectations are really about me making the most out of my experience in there. Because again, I always try to tell myself that no expectations would be better, but really making sure that I'm having the best time of my life, that I'm making sure that I carry the name of the Philippines with as much honor and as much pride as I can. I will be very happy and I'll be grateful that I'm given that kind of opportunity. Because again, I see to it that as long as I give my best out there, I can never go wrong. And I think that is already enough for my countrymen. That is already enough for the people who believe in me. I can promise you one thing, I will stop at nothing so that I can make all of the Filipinos proud.
Wow, ang galing. Very well said. Now, Tracy, I just want to know, what does it mean for you to win the Miss World crown?
I'm very sure that a lot of people might say that it's impossible for me or for us to take home the second Miss World crown for the Philippines this time. But if I do win Miss World, it would just mean that miracles do happen. I don't take it negatively when people say that it's impossible for me because I've made the past impossibilities become possible for me. I was a little baby, and even in my Miss World Philippines stint, some people were telling me that I can never be Miss World Philippines. But here I am now. I'm just very grateful to have this opportunity. And I see it as a challenge and an inspiration for me to really work harder and to prove to everyone and to remind everyone that as long as we work hard enough, as long as we trust in our heart, we trust in our capabilities, nothing is impossible, not even the Miss World crown.
Wow, grabe. Now I see the reason why you're the Miss World Philippines. Now, Tracy, I just want to ask this question for one more time. Being Miss World is glamorous and exciting, but it's also hard work. And I know you're doing a lot of hard work right now. What strength rather, would you bring to the role in the competition?
So what strengths do I bring to the Miss World Philippines, was
Yeah.
Miss World competition?
Yes.
I'm a very resilient person, and I see to it that I'm ready with whatever is thrown at me. I know that Miss World is very challenging in itself in a way that there are so many pre-pageant activities, there are so many fast track events, and I'm making sure that I'm prepared for every single one of it. And coming prepared in the Miss World competition, it would mean that I can gain positive results for our country. And I trust that I've already given it my all and I'm continuing to give it my all so that in the upcoming Miss World, I'll be able to show how great a Filipina is.
Wow. So thank you, Amir, for your questions. Now it's my turn naman. So Tracy, earlier you mentioned that nung bata ka pa, it was your mom's dream for you to be a beauty queen. So what is the number one piece of advice that you would give your younger self?
Piece of advice I would give my younger self is to tell her that it's okay to not be okay and to doubt yourself sometimes. Because I know for a fact that I've experienced all of those in my 28 years of existence. I've doubted myself, I've cried and failed so many times. But one thing that's kept me going is the fact and knowing that it's okay to fail. It's okay to not be happy sometimes. But the key to that is to really acknowledge your feelings and understanding that it's just a phase. If you are sad today, it doesn't mean that you will be sad forever. If you failed today, it doesn't mean that you will be a failure forever. It's about what you do afterwards that truly matter. So if you don't let it really stop you from growing, if you use your experiences and your learning so that you can become even better as an individual, then definitely you can be wherever you want to be and you can be whoever you want to be. Just don't stop.
And my second to the last question. Aside from being Miss World Philippines, how do you want people to remember Tracy Maureen Perez?
I want people to remember me as someone who made the impossible happen. It's it's been my mantra ever since I was born. It's been my mantra in my experiences in the pageant industry, and I want to be remembered that way as someone who made the impossible happen, because I think that it's going to be a beautiful reminder for every single human being, for especially to the young girls, that even if we think that our dreams are too unreachable, it can still be possible for us. Then you just have to be relentless in chasing for your dreams. It can happen for you one day. What's for you will always find its way to you.
Yes, I love that. And finally, Tracy, fill in the blank. I am Tracy Maureen Perez from the Philippines, and I am blank.
I am Tracy Maureen Perez from the Philippines, and I am Miss World 2021.
Manifesting, I love it.
I
So
love it.
once
I love it.
again, Tracy, thank you so much for joining us on Missosology Beauty Talk. It's
Thank you so
a
much for
great 1 hour with you.
it's been lovely to be here. Gracias.
Drew,
Love it, I
just
love
wanna
it.
say, I just wanna say thank you to Aldrich and Sertini, and also to, of course, to Sir ELV for this
Yes,
opportunity, for having you
yes.
us with us, Tracy.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much for
much.
Miss World Philippines
Aldrich, thank you,
organization.
Miss World Philippines Organization. Aldrich especially because I've been reaching out to Aldrich.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Aldrich, if you're watching. Thank you for arranging this. And thank you, and Drew. Thank you so much for having me today. It's been such a pleasure to be here. I'm very happy to be given this opportunity to share a little bit more about my personality and about my story. So thank you for giving me this platform. Tagang
Yes,
salamat.
and Maureen, before we let you go, we want to ask for your message to all the Filipinos out there who's watching, and we'd want you to use this opportunity to invite them to support you on Mobstar for the multimedia challenge. So the floor is
First,
yours.
thank you once again, Drew. And to all the Filipinos, especially sa tanan mga Bisaya, tanan mga Cebuano, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for never leaving my side, for believing in me, for praying for me, and for supporting me. And I would like to ask one more time for you to continue to support me in my fight, in our fight. And if you have some spare time, please download the Mobstar application. It's the official application and partner of the Miss World organization. It's where they will be getting the Miss Multimedia Award so that I can proceed to the next to the top 40 and then continue on with the competition. For it's gonna be available at the App Store and Google Play. Just type in Mobstar and create your account. And from the World tab, just look for my name, Tracy Maureen Perez, or you can manually type in Tracy Maureen Perez and like all my photos. It's gonna be one like, one vote. Please do vote for me and like my entries so that we can make it in the Miss World competition. Once again, daghang salamat sa tanan Cebuano, tanan ninyo na wala gyud undang nga nagasuporta nako. Daghang salamat jud. And we will happen. We will make this happen. Just please continue to pray for me and support me. I know that we can make it.
Yes,
Daghan salamat, Tracy. Kabalo ko nga you will make every Filipino proud. Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you so much. Daghang salamat.
yes.
Gracias.
Yes, thank you,
Alright.
Tracy.
Gusto niya
And
mag-last
before
word.
before I let you go, earlier I mentioned that I have a friend who's a very big fan of yours, even before you won Miss World Philippines. So, pa-shout out naman si Carl.
Carl?
Yes, Carl, yung name niya.
Hello, Carl! Fine. I hope I can meet you one day. And sabi ni Drew told me that your nickname is even Tracy. So thank you so much. It really
Yes.
means so much to me. Thank you for supporting me and for believing in me. And I hope to continue to make you proud. I do my very best to make you guys proud. Thank you once again. Sending all my virtual hugs and love. Mwah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So once again, thank you, Tracy, and we wish you the best of luck as you compete in Puerto Rico for our second Miss World crown.
And
So
we'd like to
once
say
again,
thank you, Drew, to Miss World Philippines
Carl,
organization.
thank you so much to all the Missosology family. Thank you so much for having me today.
yes, sir. Thank you, Tracy, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Thank you. Mwah.
Thank you. So that was it. Your Miss World Philippines 2021, Tracy Maureen Perez. What else can I say? I love hearing all her stories. I love knowing the heart that she's pouring in into this competition, and I'm very excited to welcome to see her compete in Puerto Rico for Miss World. And before we end this live, I just want to thank again the Miss World Philippines organization for allowing us to have Tracy on our show today. And if you want to watch all our previous episodes, you can go to our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. You can also listen to our podcast on Anchor.fm and Spotify. And until the next Beauty Talks, good day, everyone.